dear children of class 10, today I'll tell you the summary of the story Bholi by K.A. Abbas. Bholi was the fourth daughter of Nambedhar Ramlal. Her real name was Sulekha, but since her childhood, everyone called her Bholi. When Bholi was 10 months old, she had fallen off the cot on her head. It damaged some part of her brain. At birth, she was very fair and pretty, but at the age of 2 years, she had to suffer an attack of smallpox. Her body was completely disfigured by deep black pockmarks. Ramlal's family was prosperous. He had plenty to eat and drink. He had 3 sons and 4 daughters. Except Bholi, all the children were healthy and good looking. But Bholi had neither good looks nor intelligence. So Ramlal always remained worried about her. The Tehsildar Sahib inaugurated a new primary school for girls in the village. He told Ramlal to send her daughters to school and set an example for other people of the village. Since Ramlal had no courage to disobey the Tehsildar, he sent Bholi to school. She did not know what a school was like. She was taken to school by Ramlal. The environment of the school was good. The children were in their classrooms. There were several rooms. Children were either reading from books or writing on slates. There were so many girls similar to her age. Now her teacher was very generous. Bholi was not able to understand what she was saying. The colors on the wall impressed her very much. When the teacher asked her name, she stammered a lot. The teacher's voice was soft and soothing. After a lot of persuasion, she said, "Bho, bho, bho, Bholi." The teacher patted her affectionately. Bholi was even given the book full of pictures, and it was really very attractive. Years passed, and Bholi's mother and father made a plan of her marriage. The offer of marriage for Bholi came from Vishwanath, a well-to-do grocer. He was similar to the age of Bholi's father. He was from another village and did not know about the pockmarks and her lack of sense. Bholi's parents were happy at the only thing that their daughter was going to get married. Elaborate and adequate arrangement of wedding was made. Vishwambar came with a big party of friends and relatives with him for the wedding. A decorated horse, a brass band playing a popular tune from an Indian film, etc., were properly arranged. Ramlal had never dreamt that Bholi's marriage would get solemnized at such a grand wedding. Ultimately, the auspicious moment came. Bholi was clad in a red silken bridal dress. There was a garland in her hand. In the meantime, a woman slipped back the silken veil of Bholi. Bishambhar also took a quick glance, and the garland remained poised in his hands. He shouted loudly that she had pockmarks on her face. So if he was to marry her, Ramlal would have to pay 5,000 rupees as dowry. At last Ramlal went in, opened the safe and counted the notes and put them at the feet of Bishambhanath. Now he was ready to tie a nuptial knot with Bholi. After Bishambhanath got agreed, there came a drastic change in Bholi's behavior. He raised the garland to place it around Bholi's neck, but Bholi struck out her hand like a streak of lightning. The garland was flung into the fire. She threw away the veil and spoke loudly before her parents and relatives. She told her father to take the money back. Ramlal called Bholi crazy and also advised not to do so for the prestige of the family. At this, Bholi replied that she would not marry to such a mean, greedy and contemptible coward man. Bishambhar returned with his relatives and friends. Now Bholi said in a loud voice that there was no need to worry about her. She would teach in the same school where she had studied. She would also take proper care of her parents. And there was a deep satisfaction on Bholi's face.